Greetings internet, and in particular fellow DVD collection type people. At the end of last year I made a video about an online DVD gift exchange as part of a DVD collection forum I'm a member of. At the time I called it the first annual DVD gift exchange, but since then we decided we'd like to do it a bit more often. So now it's time for the Spring 2012 DVD gift exchange. I have my gifts here from user GLGLGLGLGL. Side note, does anyone else read that as giggles? Now it's time to open them and see what I've got. I know we exchange wish lists, but that was months ago, and to be honest I've forgotten what I put on it. Plus there's often some surprises. So, time to get started. Although, for this I think we should be a bit more fancy. There we go, that's better. Now, number one. Oh nice! Troll Hunter. I only just saw this fairly recently and thought it was great. One disc and no booklet, but that's to be expected from a lower budget film like this. A reasonable number of special features though. Number two. Mel Brooks classic, which I haven't seen for years, Spaceballs. Again, just the basics, but I see we do have an audio commentary with Mel Brooks, which could be interesting. Number three. These ones are much easier to open. And we've got... ooh! Torchwood, Children of Earth. I forget, but I don't think this one was on my wish list. But it is definitely something I want. So, thank you. Music in episode 5 may differ from the broadcast version, apparently. And number 4. This one's obviously got 2 in, so I'm going to be careful not to peek. And... ha ha ha! Space Jam. We were talking about this on the forum a few weeks ago and how I'd not actually ever seen it. And Charles insisted that as a sci-fi fan I really should as soon as possible. I guess the only reason I've never bothered is my complete lack of understanding of basketball. It's one of those where interactive menus and scene access are special features. And finally... Donnie Darko. A great time travel film, and here we have the ultimate 2-disc edition with over 7 hours of extra features, which is pretty impressive, including the original cut and the director's cut. I don't know which cut I've seen, but I suspect it's probably only the original. So yeah, looking forward to revisiting this one. I also received one other thing, but it's not something I can show you. I was sent an MP3 album by the band 65 Days of Static. They recorded a special album which replaces the soundtrack of the film Silent Running. You watch the film and listen to the album at the same time and get a different experience, I suppose, which sounds interesting. It's a shame though that on the disc you can't separate the music and dialogue tracks. Although this one does have the option to listen to the music on its own. To go with the album you need the option of just the dialogue on its own, which unfortunately you don't get. So I'll probably have to mute it and put subtitles on while listening to the album, but still should be an interesting experience. And so that was the Spring 2012 gift exchange. Along with the MP3 album I mentioned, I got Troll Hunter, Spaceballs, Torchwood Children of Earth, Space Jam, and Donnie Darko. Thanks again to Giggles, and I'll be back with a new video next week. I'm only half dressed up.